all of this is being done illegally, but it seems that no one's enforcing it. So we're here protesting that, as well as the inhumane conditions within the facility. So it's been a little bit of a challenge because we've had some resistance with all the different levels of police forces creating violence among the protesters, or changing rules and then deciding that they're going to arrest them for the new rule. That's just been an ongoing thing. It seemed like it was a weekly update where they would change a rule and then arrest somebody for that new rule. It could be sitting on a barrier, or standing on one, or stepping into a protest zone that they recently changed and sized down. They arrested clergy, and the force is just it's something. It's in the media. You can see what, visually, but the information is misconstrued. So several of us are out here so that you can see what's really going on. This is a very quiet night. There was an arrest earlier today. That was kind of a random thing where somebody was just walking down the street, which is not allowed, and outside of the barriers. We are not allowed past these barriers. It's dark, so I'm not going to show it around. But I show it on the lives, so if you haven't seen it before, you'll see it in the future. Usually it's more lit because this officer is actually pretty nice, and not the other officers tend to park here and just shoot the high beams on us, making it even more uncomfortable for us. Sometimes while they just sit in their warm cars. It's cool here right now, so the weather's it's kind of up and down. We had snow last week, then we had 70 degrees. Right now, if I had to guess, it's probably about 40 degrees, but I'm bundled up, so I don't feel it. So it's not too bad. We definitely expect colder days in Chicago. But yeah, so like I said, this officer parked off to the side and didn't put the high beams on us. And he came up to us, he drove past us, and just mentioned that curfew, he's here to remind us that curfew is at 6 o'clock. He said we had 10 minutes, but it was actually 5:52. But typically unless it's like the weekend, they don't show as much force. Like, this is nothing. During the weeknights, oftentimes they'll have 1 or 2 squad cars like this. And I think Thursday night they had 2 officers. But Friday and Saturday was a very different story. I mean, they even had riot police out here, among other Cook County, Illinois State Police, which is referred to ISP, as well as the Broadview Police. So there's definitely an abuse of power, and just like bullying us with their numbers. And we don't have weapons. They have a crazy amount of weapons. And then they have snipers on the roof oftentimes, especially on the weekend. It's just, it's uncalled for. Oh, you're welcome, Mary. Yeah, I wasn't out here much today. I actually just got here a little bit ago. So usually I'm out longer. But I was kind of trying to catch up on things at home today. So I got a lot done. So I figured it'd be nice to come out here for our typical curfew time.
No, I won't. I get into the county jail hungry as hell. They bring that motherfucking sandwich in there. I don't eat that.
Earlier, a couple people asked if I was okay. I am definitely okay. We have like a pretty solid group of people that come here regularly. We support each other in a variety of ways. The volunteers here, they really try to, we're here to like help the protesters. We actually help anybody that needs help. So, but one of the main things is to help the families that come here trying to get resources or ask advice about what they can anticipate when they're trying to just find out anything. To sometimes even find out if their loved one is even here, because they're lucky to get any information sometimes. And
take that piece off and take that little black.
I don't think I'm ready to get into it that deep right now. But there's definitely abuse and even pushing the individuals who can't understand English or read English, and they have translators, and that term is used very loosely, to interpret the forms that they expect them to sign and to self-deport. So sometimes they sign it without knowing. Sometimes they would sign it because of the threat of what's worse, because the conditions that we've been learning through the court have been just awful. And that's the case in court right now, is the alleged inhumane conditions. And that's why there was a federal judge, Judge McNally, that had a scheduled tour here a couple days ago, and she spent about 4 hours in there as planned. So I'm getting like some lights in my direction, so I don't really want to have light on me. I wasn't sure if they were aiming it at me or not, so I'd rather not be on their camera. So that's a little bit of it. Every day I tell more information, but this is more of a visual. I don't mind like showing people like at a distance. Some people like understandably don't want like their faces on the camera, so I try to respect that. So there's about, I think I see 2 people heading this way. So this is the entire protest zone. This about the same size as across the street. They, as of last week, they decided that we can't have that area either. They didn't state why, but they designated it as a press area, even though press has so much freedom. They blocked our entrance a couple days ago, and we stand up to some of the press that misrepresent us, Fox News being one of them, and I think News Nation being the other.
Can't be here after 6. Greatly appreciate it. You guys were just... What's up, man?
What's going on? How you doing? Look like you had some off days, my boy.
Oh, I've been here.
You been here? White leg. White leg. I was still white leg.
I don't really plan on talking to them today. Kind of over it.
Be careful, because some people had the tires stuck.
Yeah, I know somebody got the tires. Alright, I'll move. I'll do that. That's easy.
You're allowed to go to a protest party.
Yeah.
So then I have a follow-up question. We had 2 people arrested yesterday for standing on that curb by the sheriff's department. They told us it was because she was
Thank you.
protesting outside of the protest. So is that allowed or not? Because that's an issue. We have people get arrested for.
It's been no problem with us. I thought it was something else. I heard it was something else. I didn't.
I can show you the video of the arrest.
I mean, I'm not.
Right. So
That's county. So
the
whatever.
county can enforce the curfew that you guys say is
I don't think
applicable across the street.
county's not enforcing us. You see, like we're the ones that come
No,
and get.
I understand, but he told her that she was being arrested for demonstrating outside of the protest
She
zone.
wasn't the only one there, so I think it was something other than that.
It wasn't.
From what I saw, it was her and multiple people that were standing over there. I think
Now,
something.
I'm not talking about the second arrest. I'm talking about the first arrest.
I may not have seen that one.
She was on the curb by herself, holding up a sign, and Schofield told her, said you have 2 warnings. Gave her a warning, gave her another warning. She was just standing there doing nothing, not arguing. They grabbed her, cuffed her, and dragged her away. So,
I can't give you an answer for that. Can't give you an answer for that one.
appreciate it.
All right, no problem, guys. Have a good night. Appreciate it.
All right, John.
Why are there different forces that come here different nights?
What do you mean?
I don't know if anybody's asked that, but it's just my own curiosity. You know, one night it might be Cook County, or it might be you, or
County's always here.
oh, I don't see them right now. Like enforce, but I'm talking about the enforcement, because if a different agency is enforcing it, then there's different rules. But I thought it was supposed to be unified. But then they're like, oh no, that was someone else. But it's not unified, and it's very confusing. And that's why
Are you
some of the
pertaining to
arrests.
what he was just talking about?
I wasn't able to hear everything he
Okay.
said because I was behind him.
Okay.
But I know some of the inconsistencies with the information and the lack of information that we get, you know, because I am all about peaceful protesting, and I help de-escalate. I want to focus on ICE. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But that's, how do we figure out how to work together on this? Like I really want
for the
that.
most part, since I've been here, it's been all unified for the most part.
But it can't be, because we're getting different information, and then when we challenge it, they're like, oh, that's the different agency. We don't have an answer for you.
Because your first thing was, why is different agencies here each night? And
Right.
state, county is here every night.
Okay, but that's not who comes up to us, and that's not who we talk
That's who
to.
comes up, state or county, one of the two.
But you're here tonight.
So we're gonna always be here.
Okay, but I'm saying, who comes up
Now,
to
after
us?
we leave, it's either gonna be county or state. One of the two.
Are they like a brown shirt?
Yeah, no, I can't.
light
I mean, from a
brown.
distance, I can't tell them apart because of the brown.
Yeah, they both wear brown.
Right, but I'm just saying the rules are not consistent.
It's still gonna be
Well,
county
the
or
rules
state.
are it's always been the same. Stay in the designated area. That's always been, you know, the same orders. Nobody's allowed on the street. Even the signs are there, stay out the street. Like, that's the main thing, just stay out the street, be in the designated area.
Could there be, like, I mean, Broadview has a website, the Village of Broadview. Could we like have like an announcement page? Like if there's a rule change, a law change, a new executive order, couldn't there be
I'll have to
something?
speak with the chief about that, because we don't know anything about it.
And what's the chief's name?
Meals.
Mills?
Yes.
What's your name?
Officer May.
May? Okay, thank you.
So that would either be Chief Mills or the mayor. One of
Would he be willing to talk to us, you
the- I
think?
cannot answer that.
Because
All I
every
can say
time-
you can try.
Right, somebody says, oh, talk to the mayor, talk to so-and-so.
Yeah, that's all we can pretty much
And
tell
we
you.
don't have that opportunity. So how can that be relayed if you guys are unified? We don't have the communication.
I can just say I can corroborate that sometimes the county officers direct us regarding the barricades, whether this is just demonstration. If this is okay or other things regarding the barricades, sometimes people get arrested, sometimes people don't. I think that's what clarification you're talking about, man.
Yeah.
A lot of that has been kind of, you know, in a situation like a small crowd like this, they probably don't care if you sit on the barricade, and then sometimes they do. So,
But if it's a
that's the
safety,
county-
right? But if
I
it's a
agree, that's the
safety
county.
issue, then it should be consistently
Right.
safe.
I agree.
Well, at the same time, though, if they tell you not to sit there, you still got people that do it anyway.
Right, but the officers also sit on the barricades. That's not safe, is it?
Well, just to talk about, sometimes they say you can sit there, and then suddenly they move in.
Okay. Well,
And then that makes the protesters upset. That's not consistent.
It's
And then
really,
people
it's
distrust the police.
agitating.
thing I can tell you is next one of them, call whichever this commander or sergeant, just talk with them. Talk to them peacefully, without yelling at them.
Yeah,
Make
and
them
I'm working on improving that
'Cause that's all we
too.
can
So
tell.
like we need the peace for everyone's
I
sake.
try to do that
Good
with
rabbit.
Commander Ward, and he doesn't
Oh my
trust
gosh,
me, but the
rabbit.
Illinois State Police will come forward to clarify. I spoke to a lieutenant colonel, and the sheriff's police refused to speak to me regarding clarifying the barrier. The Illinois State Police guy had to come forward and explain. So I'll give credit to the Illinois State Police there. But yeah, county seems unwilling to explain rules. Maybe they think that, oh, you're just trying to start shit, you're trying to be agitators, but some people are actually trying to clarify the law.
I mean, there's no law against sitting on a barricade, right?
But then why would someone be arrested?
But you see, when they give a lawful order,
Right.
and trying to be defiant on the spot kind of escalates things a little bit.
Well, it's not. I mean, granted, I've seen that happen
Like,
as
if
well.
I
To
say,
be
hey,
fair,
move your cup. You're like, no, I'm not moving my cup.
right.
They gave several times. to
But
move
that's
your cup.
because of what happened previously with the arrest. Like somebody was just calmly sitting there for hours, and then they come up to them after the police officers were doing exactly the same thing, but they claim it's a safety issue.
I think they added talking about don't sit with your leg over.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Then they came and got
The rules
that.
change.
That's been
yeah.
leg over or on the street has been consistent, but sometimes sitting with the legs straight has sometimes gotten
Thanks, guys.
arrested.
Well, thanks for the conversation.
Okay.
We look to improve that each time.
Somebody left that thing, man. I guess we're gonna leave
Their
it.
cup.
I don't know if that's the guy that was playing the music earlier.
Oh, I mean, I got a box of like lost and found. If nobody wants to take it for them, I could take it. The volunteers will hold a box.
But the guy came early and played the music down there. He walked down here. He set his stuff up
Boombox?
there. He walked down the street and got arrested.
Yeah, the boombox.
So
I'm not
it's
sure if it's his.
6:11.
And he didn't give anybody any information.
My dog doesn't want to
before he
leave.
went on
No,
suicide.
babe.
If you want to stay.
Well, does the rule apply to dogs?
Oh, I would be afraid for that. Not pushing it. So sorry I wasn't able to look at comments, but it was probably self-explanatory, the questions that we were asking.
She said no.
What's that?
She said no.
Oh, Molly? Well, now she's like looking for crumbs. So how many were there? There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, I lost count. Oh, I think there's 9. Because my dog's tripping me right now, so I lost count again. He didn't even bring a coat. I overdressed.
The majority.
Oh, you're probably, yeah, I gotta move her away from the crumb area.
Nice. And then these are fresh flowers.
Oh, I didn't see that.
From her garden, she said.
Who brought that? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna try. Oh, damn it, did I? Oh, sorry, I swear.
Videos and then
So somebody brought fresh flowers.
I brought those yesterday.
Which ones? Here? Oh, no, more fresh flowers that were brought yesterday too. Yeah. I have, see, we can't like provide fresh ones very easily, so we do leave a couple of things in hopes that they don't throw it away again. They've thrown out so much stuff, including medical supplies and
It's been like dismantled.
resources.
Put back together. How many times has this been dismantled and then put back together?
I don't think that it's been intentionally dismantled, but we weren't able to protect it because they didn't allow us to stay here with the volunteer tent, and so nobody could look after it in the bad weather. So I'm gonna be hopeful that, well, it's still bad and sad, but I think it might be more about the weather. And maybe, you know, families that contributed the photos of the other ones, they may have removed them to just save them. Because this was actually a separate table that was smaller off to the side originally for his family. Yeah.
Where you parked by me?
Yeah. So, all right, I'm going to shut this down. I just figured you'd get a little insight on a calm day. So, we're like right on the corner here. And of course, the ADA sidewalk is still completely blocked by the barricades, by two cement and that other barricade. And we're not allowed on that side anymore.
¿Quieres que te lleve acá?
So they didn't threaten towing, did they?
No.
Okay. All right. You guys have a good night. And I should be back tomorrow.